afternoon and welcome to Fast Horses Today for Sunday. This is May 26th, part of our Memorial Day weekend. Got a late pick 5 at Santa Anita, which starts in the 6th race. That's a 3:42 Pacific time, so 5:42 here in Central Time. 6th race is a allowance race, mile on the grass. Some nice horses here, very competitive field. I've got 3 horses here that I want to put in to get the pick 5 started. I've got the 3 horse who is standing O, Phil D'Amato barn. Now this horse is in this race because we're putting him up for the 80,000 tag, and that qualifies him into this level race. So I think this horse, I'm putting this horse in here because I'm wondering if maybe Freysu catches this field sleeping, maybe gets the lead and holds everybody off, because there's a lot of horses that make late runs here, and they make late runs, but they don't get to the wire first. So, we see that happen quite a bit. So, I put the 3 here standing O, maybe catching these horses sleeping. I also have the 4 who is flashiest. Now, flashiest certainly qualifies as one of those horses who makes late runs, but doesn't get up. I mean, this horse hasn't won in a while. He runs nice races. He had been on off a bit of a layoff, ran one time back in April. Dettori rode the horse to an even race. Dettori gets back aboard today. He's back at Santa Anita. This horse is 10-1. So I don't know, maybe Dettori makes the difference here. So I'm going to put Flashiest here at 10-1. I've got a single later that's a short price. So, you'd like to see a horse maybe like Flashiest come up and get in there and get this pick 5 advance with the price. So got the 4 flashiest, and then also the 7 who is Dandy Man Shines. Now Dandy Man Shines is also a horse that makes late runs but doesn't always get up there. Dandy Man Shines has done better work at Del Mar than he has at Santa Anita, but still has run fine at Santa Anita. This horse is a 5-2 choice for Jeff Mullins and Rispoli. Don't want to get kicked out of the pick 5, so I'm going to put this horse in here as well. That would be the 7 Dandy Man Shines. All right, let's go to the next race. Next race is the 7th race. This is a 4.5 furlong race, 2-year-olds. So these are babies, California breds. A lot of them are all of them are just first starters. So we're going off workouts and breeding and connections here to see who we can get here to get this pick 5 moved along. I've got 3 horses here. I've got the 1 Infamous Angel, Edward Freeman barn. Edward Freeman, not always known with babies, but, this horse has been working out nicely over at San Luis Rey. Has a bullet last time out, has Giovanni Franco, who is definitely a good speed rider. And this horse by Pavel. Pavel's had a few winners early on, and, maybe they're trying to get this sire pushed along here in the cow rank. So I've got the 1 Infamous Angel at 8-1. Then I've got the 3 horse, I'm a Bad Boy, Louis Mendez. This horse is showing some bullet works, across the board here at Santa Anita. And Luis Mendez certainly is a trainer that gets horses going early. He puts the right guy on them, in Edwin Maldonado. You don't get a better gate guy than Edwin. So this horse is 3-1. That's the 3 horse, I'm a Bad Boy. And then I'm going to put the 6 horse, was Go-Go Prancer for Jeff Bondi. The reason I like this horse has some, just kind of some moderate works, which I think that's kind of how Bondi works horses. He doesn't blaze them in the mornings, but I like this horse coming out of the sire, Sir Prancelot. Sir Prancelot definitely had some nice winners last year, and Del Mar in the 2-year-old baby races had some winners on the grass. So, you've got to be fast on those 5 furlong grass races at Del Mar. This horse was pushing out some good speed horses. So I think this horse could also sire dirt speed horse as well. So got Go-Go Prancer with Mike Smith out of the Jeff Bondi barn. So that's the 1, 3, and the 6. And let's move over to the next race. Next race is a maiden special weight, mile on the grass, 3-year-olds and up. And I find this race very difficult. I can't really narrow this down. There's some horses that have just been kind of running in place, and to me, it looks like it's one of those where we have to see if the jockey gets the horse in a good spot, gives the horse a good ride, and then could finish up on this mile race. I've got 5 horses here that I'm going to put in. I've got the 2 who is Runyon Canyon for Simon Callahan. Callahan puts the blinkers on this horse. Horse has come second the last couple times he ran here this year at Santa Anita on the grass. Shortens up to a mile. Frankie Dettori's off. J.J. Hernandez is on. Not usually a move I would like. I mean, Hernandez is certainly a good rider and gets it done, but I'm always a bigger fan of Dettori. But I'm going to put the 2, Runyon Canyon, at 5-1. Then I'm going to put the 3, She's the Law. She's the Law out of the Mark Glatt barn. This horse comes off a race back in April. Pretty even race, ran 3rd with Diego Herrera. Now Frankie Dettori gets on this horse at 5-1. That's a good move. And, going to put Dettori in there on She's the Law. Then I'm going to put the 5 horse. 5 horse is a long shot here out of the Jack Steiner barn. Now, Steiner hasn't won anything in this spring meet yet, but Steiner's certainly a capable trainer. And this horse is a 4-year-old running with some younger girls here. Horse has been running on the Santa Anita grass, pardon me, and running some even races. So, again, maybe this is just the kind of thing where Maldonado gives this horse a good trip and, the horse could finish up here. This horse is 20-1, so I certainly would like to see a big price, in this leg. I've got the short price single in the next race, but Den of Iniquity is the 5 horse. Got that one in there. I've got the 7 horse who comes out of the Richard Baltus barn. This horse ran twice back in Ireland last year, and this is the first time out this year. Horse been working out of San Luis Rey, and we've seen some Baltus horses win out of those San Luis Rey workouts. This horse is 3-1, so I've got the 7, Sweet Delta Dawn. And then finally the 10 horse, who is Willa T. Willa T, 6-1 would be a nice price to move this along. This horse has run 3 times in her life, twice last year, once at Del Mar, once at Santa Anita, has run even races there, missed by a nose at Santa Anita back in October of last year. Had a bit of a layoff, and we saw this horse come out in late April, and I thought ran a pretty good race here with Diego Herrera, and Herrera rides well for Yakteen. 6-1, Willa T certainly fits in this race, and so we'll put Willa T in here. So that's the 2, 3, 5, 7, and 10. All right, now let's move to the next. The next 2 races are the feature races on the card at Santa Anita. The 9th race is the Santa Margarita, 1 mile and 1/8 on the dirt. That's a grade 2 race. There's a small field here. There's a scratch. The 4 horses scratch. So that leaves a field of 4. I'm just going to make it simple here and single at Dare Manor. This horse is 3-5 in the program, and good luck if you get that price. I'm sure it'll go lower. I'm just going to single at Dare Manor. I mean, there's some nice horses in here. We don't know how good Super Shine, that's the 2 horse, could be. I guess we'll see, how this horse runs. Coffee and Bed certainly is a nice horse. She won a grade 2 last time, the Santa Maria, and beat Super Shine. But, I'm just going to make it simple here and single at Dare Manor. This horse has done a whole lot right. Certainly has a great record at Santa Anita. 10 out of 11 in the money. 6 out of 11 are winners. And Hernandez has been riding this horse for a long time and has ridden this horse very well and won several races with her. And she's taken her track with her. She's won at Santa Anita. She's won at Del Mar. Last time they sent her to Oak Lawn and the Apple Blossom. That was a grade 1, and she won nicely there. So no reason why Dare Manor shouldn't repeat here at 3-5. So we're singling at Dare Manor. All right, now let's go with the last race. Last race is the grade 3 Daytona down the hill, 6.5 down the hill. This caps off the card. Pardon me, and also caps off our pick 5. Now I've got 2 horses here that I'm going to put in to try to cap off this pick 5. First is the 1, What Makes Sammy Run. This horse has run very well down the hill, and it's coming off a layoff. We haven't seen Sammy since last June, so we're talking about an 11-month layoff for Sammy. But I've seen many times the good trainers, they know how to get these horses off long layoffs into these grass sprints, whether it's 5 at Del Mar, whether it's 6.5 at Santa Anita, and these horses run well. So it really depends on the barn, which Mark Glatt is one of the better barns there in Southern California. And he puts the right guy on here, Frankie Dettori. Last year, this horse was ridden by Joe Bravo, and Joe Bravo did a great job riding this horse to a few wins and some nice grass wins, win down the hill in the grade 2 Eddie D back in October of 22, and then a win in the Siren Lure last year down the hill. So this horse has definite grass experience, definite down the hill experience, has the right guy, Frankie Dettori, What Makes Sammy Run. Then I'm also going to put the 6 horse, who was Astronomer. Now, Astronomer comes out of the Simon Callahan barn. Now, I'm not the biggest Simon Callahan fan. I think Simon Callahan has had some exceptionally good horses and expensive horses, well-bred horses. And I just feel like he should have done better in his training career with the horses that he's gotten. This would be one of them. This horse comes out of a nice mare, Caraba, who has had some siblings who have been graded winners, and sire Air Force Blue, which we've seen Air Force Blue do very well on grass sprint races, and also down the hill as well. So Astronomer certainly has the breeding for this down the hill race. This horse always, had been running in 2-turn races, had won in Del Mar, had come second in the City of Hope Mile last year, which is a great race there. Just got beat a neck by Hong Kong Harry, and there's no likes a Hong Kong Harry in this race. So this horse really has run with some nice horses. A nice comeback race off the layoff in the San Francisco Mile. The horse ran a nice even race. Ended up coming 4th that day. In the Grade 3 San Francisco Mile. Ended up getting beaten by a couple of these Lamas, who's not in this race. Air Force Red was, but scratched out of this race, and then Belnikov. And we saw Belnikov run very well on Preakness Day in the undercard, winning the stake race there with Totori. So I really think Astronomer can do well in the 6.5 race, and certainly bred for it. They put J.J. Hernandez on there, so, Juan Hernandez certainly rides well in the grass races down the hill. And at 8-1, why not? So, let's recap here, and got a couple prices here to try to cap this off. And I'm doing this on purpose because of the single of Adair Manor, trying to get this pick 5 to pay. So, to recap here at Santa Anita, we've got the 6th race, which is start of the pick 5. I've got 3, 4, 7 with 1, 3, 6 with 2, 3, 5, 7, 10. With the 5, who is Adair Manor, the single, big favorite there. With in the last race, which is the Daytona, the 1, What Makes Sammy Run, and the 6, Astronomer. So doing the math here, that is a $45 ticket. So nothing too outlandish today. We're trying to see if we can scratch out a pick 5 winner, during the Memorial Day card. So again, I thank you so much for watching. I wish you the best of luck today. Let's get some great trips. That'll give us some great luck. And let's see some good, safe racing. As always, please do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button. Make some comments, good or bad. I want to hear what you have to say. Let me know who you like as well. This is certainly just a guide. You can always add or subtract how you see fit. You might want to play the pick 5 here. Maybe play the pick 3s within it or play the pick 4. Do whatever you feel is best for you. So again, thank you very much for watching, and good luck today.